Hi everyone. Um, so it's part 2 of the 1st of November 2023. It is 6:28 in the evening. It's weird, because it's almost like I'm frustrated at myself when I turn my camera on, because I don't want to turn my camera on. I want to turn my YouTube channel on and then go to live button, yeah? And the amount of times I've become so close is more than I can remember, yeah? And yet I keep getting held back. I have learned, I've learned to listen. On this one I have, but not, I still fuck up. My God, I fuck up a lot. And I will just say in what I'm talking about, because there's one particular thing that is, I hate fucking being ghosted, yeah? Don't do it. Message a person back. At something, yeah? I don't know. I think it's fucking rude, right? Anyway, especially if you've met them through their job, right? Anyway, whatever. The point to that story is I let it go, and 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 then I didn't let it go, and I was a lot nicer than I used to be, but it still was my ego. It was me wanting to make a valid point, which was basically, thanks for letting me take photos of everything, because since you've decided to ghost me, this product you've been trying to sell me that I'm actually interested, I'm just going to deal with it myself. And then I blocked him. And I don't know why that's been making me feel bad, because saying it out loud, it's like, I don't know. Anyway, I just think it's rude. Like I said, I actually was interested in this product. It's just that I'm not someone who's going to spend however much money at the doorstep. Someone just knocked my fucking door, yeah? He was trying to sell me something to do with basically servicing my car for an entire period, and it included all of this stuff, and it was next to nothing, right? Less than what I pay right now, yeah? And anyway, it was an amazing deal. I love my mechanic, and I was gonna literally just say, hey, look, I've been offered this. He's not gonna care. But I wasn't gonna make the fucking decision right there. I wasn't going to. And yes, as can and does seem to happen a lot, I really need to listen to my friends when they tell me to shut up and stop talking about it. I'm aware now, more aware. Fuck me. I have had weed. I think you may be out of town. I'm not sure. Actually, on that note, it's really funny here, because sometimes I make videos, and when I'm making them, I feel like I'm really sort of talking too fast, or heightenedly emotioned, and like I'm aware of myself, yeah? But it's funny, because when I watch the actual video, none of what I'm feeling in the making of the video actually comes across. Which I imagine has a point to it. So maybe I will remember that and write it down, because my therapist says, you don't need to write your notes down left because you film everything. And I'm like, yeah, but I haven't fucking caught up. I'm trying to catch up. I'm going to go backwards, I've decided, because like I just don't know where I'm at. And YouTube confuses the hell out of me because it's like when I go into it, right? And I go into it through the YouTube app, and it's like in the little drop down box thing, I go to your videos, right? Because obviously the very first thing I have to do before I upload anything is to check what the day is, because I literally check the time and the date before I turn the cameras on every time. Pretty sure I started this saying it was the 1st of November 2023. It's 6:33 in the evening, and I've been talking for exactly 6 minutes. But yeah, fuck. What was the note to myself? Sometimes I feel like I am very heightened. I am trying to catch up. It's been an interesting day, yes. So to recap, I went to bed on Tuesday morning. So on Monday, Juice arrived and let himself in at around, I think it was 6:30. I think it'd been another day too. Anyway, it was early and I was awake, and I made the original video of it, and I think, this is a guess, yeah, I could be way off. I think at around 10:45. That time is in my head, but that doesn't necessarily mean I'm thinking of the right video. And then I made another one at like 2 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday morning, going, why am I still awake? I swear it's the medication, but it's like, we've changed it and adapted it and done, there's so many things we can, and it's like, I have these great days. It's better obviously if I go to sleep, like I can't do that again, but on the morning of whatever it was I made the video, I knew in the back of my head, I think this is going to be a sleep through, you know, and I had nothing on, thankfully. And yeah, so I went to sleep, let's say, I don't know, around 3. I have absolutely no fucking idea, yeah? All I know is I have woken up with way too much crap in my bed, and once again, a fucking amazing thread count set of sheets have been destroyed because there are rips galore. So, right, I have told myself now many times I need to call the vet because he needs to get his toenails clipped. Swear to God, never ripped a pair of sheets in his life when they're the cheapest crap ever. Very first time I own really nice sheets, and I'm talking like, oh my god, so comfortable. One of them I literally used I ripped up and put in between like the gaps in the window and the stuff, yeah. And the rest of it's sort of like, it's literally under the chairs in the other room. And this one, very frustrating. Toenail cut, boss, vet. And no, I don't do it myself because you've all seen Boss, and he loves the vet. The vet loves Boss. He has, like, even when they do it, they're like, they say, look, I know they're long, they look long, but this is the size. They're like, his lip comes all the way down. And guys, if you've been following along for the number of days I've been doing this, which I think is 655, pretty sure part 2. Anyway, then you'll be aware of the fact that we went through this whole process of the little lump on his toe, getting that removed, taking off the toenail that was fucking gross, and then his toe being amputated, right? Like, oh, my lumpy, funny looking dog is still my best friend. He's ripping up my damn sheets. What was I writing, people? Sometimes I feel like height and south, like fast talking, breathing. I don't feel like that now either, just so we're aware. I'm just not even sure why I was saying it. Oh, because I know I need to catch up on my videos, and it's a little weird, I know. It's almost like I've made it as soon as my brain makes something I must do, it's almost like, well, technically I guess I could say I am mentally ill. Like, I don't know. I am tripping balls ever since fucking finding out that apparently mental illness is the most stigmatized thing in the bloody world. I did not know that. And I'm walking around happily saying I have 8. And that's the truth. And if you want to go, she's crazy, go for your life. Makes absolutely no difference to me, truthfully. When you've been on national television and you've read thousands and thousands of comments about yourself on social media, like, there's not much you can say. Yeah, Rory, hi, I have recently seen all of your hundreds of messages that have been sitting somewhere that let's face it, people, I do not know what I'm flipping doing. Honestly, technology, I swear to God, yeah, when this is over, when it's all over, right, and I don't need this shit anymore, I'm going to get Juice to set me up with the most simplest, and when I say simplest, it's obviously going to be however the top of the range it needs to be for me to do this. Desktop computer for starters, right? Laptop's fucking with me, and I do want it connected to the Ethernet cable. I'm absolutely getting these cameras installed. Now, how I'm going to go about doing that one is an interesting one. I haven't quite decided yet, though I have been talking to the people through my website, like the platform it's on, and they've been helping me because I just renewed my website and my domain, lifesastory.blog, for another 2 years. They were offering a discount if you did 2 years, if you paid for 2 instead of 1. And I was like, yeah, cool. So I jumped on the chat and I was like, so I've been, like, I'm not going anywhere. I was like, can you please give me another discount on top of the one that's already been provided? And they were like, sure, just give me a minute. And so that was cool. And then I spent quite a bit of time actually going through some stuff with them. Excuse me. But again, technology got me because, let me think, people. Alright, I've got this. Nope, maybe I don't. Maybe we'll come back to that. Oh yeah, with the technology stuff, I don't know, it's all just breaking me, right? Basically, I was looking for a document, right? This is kind of off track, but kind of to give you an idea. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. They're so different. By the way, the glasses, it is very confusing to not take them off to read because I'm so used to having to take my glasses off to read. I want to take them off because sometimes they work like, it's nothing to do with them, it's me and how I use them obviously, but sometimes I feel like it's good and I can sort of go with it, and then other times I'm like, what the fuck is happening, and it's just hurting my head, yeah? I can't even read my fucking own handwriting, like, no kidding, I've written a word that, oh, I know what it actually is now, but I've been looking, the thing about me, yeah, is I write constantly, right? I'm constantly putting what I'm thinking out, well, most of the time, yeah? I truly think I'm going to be one of those people who people figure out and go, after I'm dead, yeah? Right? I am literally leaving everything about my life because that is my legacy. And considering how many things I actually do live with, and I only tell you about the ones that, I mean, there's definitely a few I don't agree with, and then there's one I don't agree with, and then there's the other ones that I'm just like, meh, you know what I mean? So, yeah, like I said, mental illness. I want to have a one-woman show. Why not, right? Where am I at, people? So, right, Juice came over in the morning, day, once again spent somehow over $100 on grocery shopping. I really need to read that receipt and just be like I literally cannot grocery shop for myself. Like, I read articles about families of four fucking having $100 grocery bill thing, and I'm just like, I swear to God, in the last, I don't reckon it's more than a month, though. I don't know. I don't know if I want to check. I know already my bank account, it's like, I don't know if all banks do it. Like, if you're, mine gives you like the total expenditure of like what you've spent the most amount of money on, and mine's always groceries, right? And yet I never think I have anything to eat because I don't like cooking, and that's probably why most of my money goes on groceries, because I don't like cooking. People don't take me seriously. I'm like, guys, I am very much that person who would rather pay for stuff. Yeah? I don't know. Can I say, yep, it's always groceries. Right? $106 2 days ago. Oh, for fuck's sake. 12 days ago, $97. Fuck me. 20 days ago, $314. That's so long. That's where I'm at in 20 days. Yes, so I think it's official. I should not be allowed to do grocery shopping by myself anymore. The only problem is I'm the only adult. Maybe I can ask my sister. She's talking to me again. Thank God. I love you if you see this. Like, at least life's a little bit back to normal. I still have no idea about my storage. I am only about 3 pages, fucked if I know, of this chapter in my tutoring sessions on Friday. I can see why he told me to read it though, because at least it starts off interesting. So it's like, I know there are stories I haven't finished. I just don't totally know what they are, and I'm already at 19 minutes. And where am I at, people? We're going to read chapter 9. Chapter 9 is long, yeah? Correlation and regression, yeah? But at least the content, like the contents in each of the like learning objectives are interesting, yeah? But listen to this. The relationship between pace of life and heart disease, the relationship between stress and health. There's a whole lot more, but that gets a bit more confusing. But it is interesting. And like I said, he made me, I have to think of it as a research class, because that's what it is, research. I wanted to do research. I wanted to go into the MDMA and the mushroom research, mostly just because I really want to take them. I think, oh man, that this shit should be legal, for the love of fucking God. Anyway, I need to figure out this note that I've written to myself about my therapy. Oh yeah, 22 days. Oh my God, the end of the year is nearly here. And daylight savings is doing my head in, like, so much. I imagine this is really difficult for people with children. Ugh. Anyway, I don't know if I told you this though. Let me think. I called, maybe this I started with. No, I think I have. I was going to say I'm picking up, and I'm pretty sure I set it to a group. Now I'm just confused. So my laptop charger is snapped, yeah? And it's just one of the little end things, yeah? So like, it came with all these different adapters, yeah? And I was just looking to see where I called, like the store I bought it from, because I had the receipt on my email, and I was like, it's literally one of these little pieces, yeah? And I honestly didn't think it would have been under warranty either. I didn't notice it on the receipt. I knew I hadn't bought extra one, but I jumped online because I was copying the name in, and I was going to write like that and then like end replacements. But when I went into it, it clearly said online 2-year warranty. So yeah, awesome. I'm pretty sure I've repeated myself at some point throughout today. It's 6:50 in the evening. I have so much to do. What am I doing? I can see the notes in my background for the unit that's starting. So like I said, getting prepared for uni, and I've got to get this book to keep reading to me. So I'm going to upload this, and please send me good thoughts about university. This is my very last unit of my 24-point credit double degree. 1 to go, people. 1. I've got this. I've got this. We've got this. Alright. Love you all. Bye.